Wellness Wednesday. Oh, my bad. I am a little late. I forgot, sort of, about the live stream. I'm not used to doing them on Wednesdays at 10. But yes, if you want to get some insight on how to plan out your goals for the year and just get motivated, we can do it together tonight. And grab yourself a journal, paper, pen, anything you need, light some incense. Yeah, get yourself nice and cozy. I'm just gonna grab something real quick to start to eat. Let me see. Your girl is hungry. Oh boy. It's over there. I was looking for my protein bar. Alright, let me see. Alright. Let me get some music going and we can get started. But yeah, get yourself cozied up. Grab yourself some incense or a candle, whatever you need. I'm gonna light an incense in a moment for myself. Hey Travi, how you doing? There's Dwayne, how you doing? How you guys feeling tonight? I'll be so honest, for literally like 2 minutes, I forgot I said there would be a live stream at 10. I was like, oh no. I was like, I'm about to make dinner. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, God. I forgot there was a live stream. So I'm just not used to doing them this late on Wednesday. Yeah, so I'm eating a protein bar. This live stream, I don't know. I say this every time that I'm going to try not to make it an hour because I'm actually hungry and it was about to make dinner. But it's okay. I like to keep to my word. So I'm going to do what I can do here tonight. But let me see. At least I got backup plans for stuff. Use a protein bar. How you guys doing? I just did some yoga like 30 minutes ago. Or finished up at yoga 30 minutes ago. You would think I made dinner already, but that's how ADHD is, you know? Time passes too fast. So you're doing great. That's good. As always, Dwayne's always doing great. Can use that positivity. Spread it out to us. Let me get some music, some tunes. Let me see here. Oh, I wanted to send the live stream to let's see. Taj from last night on the Terra Tuesday. Ooh, I don't know. Is it too late to do that? The live might pause for a moment if I do. Let me see if I can send it from here. Ooh, I don't know if I can do that. You said you also haven't eaten dinner. Trying to get that Miami Beach body. What? You gotta eat food still, though. No, don't starve yourself. Don't starve yourself, man. Honestly, to get muscles, to get that Miami Beach body, you gotta eat a lot of food. You gotta bulk up in protein. That's why I got this protein bar here. 12 grams of protein in this, but you want 20 grams, say 20 to 30 for every meal. Or our body digests 25 grams. Let me get lo-fi beats playing. Intro. Just intro music. Okay, let me light my incense and I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, you gotta eat if you want muscles. You can't not eat. Because if you don't eat, your body eats the muscles in your body. You gotta eat food. That's why I need to eat. Incense. Oh yeah, because you guys just came in. Grab yourselves a journal if you want to start doing an activity with me. if you're able to write right now, wherever you are. Let's see, I'm gonna light the incense over here. Alright. Lighting my incense. This is my, I forgot what scent this was again. Had like lavender, I think, rosemary. It's like Aquarius themed scent. Or all air signs, I think. Okay. You know what? I'm going to set an intention into lighting this incense. So with this flame, okay, we're going to create new beginnings here. We're fleshing out old cycles. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Bam. You guys get this good magic sauce here from this incense. Okay. Magical. No, but I do think incense is magical too. Essential oils, you're like literally burning like natural oils on a stick. Like how magical is that? And it's just creating smoke into the air. Definitely is very cleansing. Get that essential oil. Okay, I'm gonna put it over here. Just sitting it to the side. Hello. Someone new. Mudslide, okay. I don't know if this is like a troll account or what. You actually named your account that. I'm not saying your full name. Hey Tokes, how are you? How you doing? Oh, Stevie. Hey Stevie, how you doing? Oh, you know, Stevie, you've been to my live streams for a while now. I'm gonna add you as a moderator. Let's see. I'm gonna give you, I just do the standard one. Welcome in, guys. If you just came in, grab yourself a journal. Let me, I want to send the live stream to Taj. I feel bad because I definitely forgot to send it to them too. This might pause. If it does, I'm sorry. Give me 1 second, guys. I hope it doesn't end the live stream on accident. Like, I'm not pressing X. I'm just switching to a different page. So 1 moment. Let me see what happens. Okay. Did it pause? Let me know. Are you guys still here? Let me know. I'm confused. I hope it worked. I hope it like, oop. There we go. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know if you guys can still see me or hear me. Okay. That's good. Okay. I was like, I don't know. I haven't done that before. I think one time, like, my YouTube paused, but it was because an alarm went off or something, too. Or maybe that was Instagram that does that. Okay. Because, Taj, she was in the tarot reading last night, so just in case, you know. So we're 8 minutes in. Have my incense. Hopefully you guys have your journals. If you don't have your journal yet, go and grab a journal if you want to participate in this, or you can just watch. But, you know, if you're able to write, then we might as well, you know, do it together, plan together. I got my big easel here with my giant Sharpie. And we go and plan out some things here. We might do like a part 2. So this, who knows, this might just be part 1 today. I don't know if you guys remember I made this. Whoever was in the live stream a couple of months ago. Oh my god. It says goals / dreams 2025. I don't know if anyone remembers when I made that passive income. I don't know. Not passive income. That was my goal, but it was like a goals and dreams thing. We were like branching off like a spider web to like how to go about your dream and breaking it down, right? So this is sort of similar to that, but not really. It's just like, we're gonna like go to like the overarching bird's eye view first with this, okay? Wait, let's see. Stevie said, I'm a mod without even asking. Yes, of course. If you're part of the Soul Fam, you're gonna be a mod, because, you know, and people be up in here doing some crazy things. So whoever is in here can help me out. Especially when I do yoga, when I finally do yoga live streams, you know there's gonna be some weirdos up in there saying some stuff and talking about my feet. Okay, so I'm gonna need you guys to just people with foot fetishes. So I'm gonna need you guys to like block them or something. Like when I did my workout live streams, yeah, there's a lot of craziness happening in there. Seems to not really happen with the meditation things, I guess. Let's see. Welcome to the mod squad. Yes. Trevi said I'm dead. Good to be here. Yes. Absolutely. Great to have you. Trevi said, where's the free candy? Free candy? I'm right here. Here's the free candy. You're getting free candy right now. Okay? Should be eating dinner, but no, I'm here. I'm here chatting with you guys because I love you so much. No, this is my dinner right now. I'm gonna eat something after this though. I'm gonna go crazy. I have my mom's Filipino noodles waiting for me in the fridge. Let's see. Mark said 100% will chase them away with brooms. Yes. Oh my God, Mark. Okay, now I gotta make you a mod too. Because you've been around. All my friends are mods. Okay, here you go. Now you're a mod too. Okay. Let's just get started. Okay. Sorry. I need to choose this. But yeah, we're gonna get settled in. Let me get some meditation music. I swear, I made a playlist after Monday night. And Windows Media Maker, or Windows Media Player doesn't want to open for some reason. I don't know what happened. Okay. How's everyone doing now? Because I know some of you guys just popped in. I hope you're doing well. I know Dwayne said he's doing great. Let's do a different song. Okay. Okay. I usually play the same meditation song, I feel like, so we'll play this one. Okay. So I'm just going to leave this up here. Whoop. Okay. Me and my clutter. Move the cards. Usually my card decks are up here, that's what. They're actually still on a table from last night. Okay. For now, I'm just doing that. This was like for like a class, but we can just keep that there for now. Alright, let's just clear out our energies. Dreams and goals. Yes, we're gonna do dreams and goals. Ignore this. This was literally for like the students in a class. We're doing love and kindness meditation. I was telling them about it. Yeah, and it just, this is the easiest things you could say. Happiness, strength, safety, peace. You know, but that's what that is, but you can ignore that. Let's get settled in. Let's clear our energies out. Hopefully you have your pens and papers and journals and whatnots. Unless you have a big easel too, then you can grab that because you can see it better. Alright, let's sit back. Relax your shoulders. If you're sitting in a chair and you want your feet to touch the ground, that's okay. Let me see. Let's get this to repeat. Alright. You can have your feet on the ground or you can have them crossed. Place your palms on your lap. Let's have the palms facing up as a sign of receiving energy confidently and abundantly. Let's breathe in. Imagine that the breath that's coming into our nose is this light energy just coming in to clear out anything yucky, anything that's tense or negative that could be within us today. And you have no tension or negativity at all, and that's amazing. Then just imagine this light energy is coming in to continue to spread even more light energy within you. You're just a gigantic ball of light energy. Just take a big, deep breath all the way in. This energy comes through your palms as well. You're going to hold for a moment, just allowing this energy to ball up within you. It's starting to surround any yucky, negative energy, if you have any in there. And then as you exhale, you're going to exhale out of your mouth like you're breathing through a straw. Extended exhale. Blowing out what's yucky. And in again. Blow it out. Good, another breath in. Don't be afraid to make sound. It's like your own white noise or ocean noise that you're making to calm your mind. Let's do 3 more. Breathing all the way in deeply, filling up the chest. Let go what doesn't serve you. Now our last breath. Just relaxing, letting go what doesn't serve you. And now big deep breath all the way in. Hold again at the top here. Squeeze your pelvic muscles like you're holding in your pee. Squeeze your abdominals. Send this energy all the way up through the chest, all the way up from the base of your spine to the crown of your head, up to the brain. Bring your gaze in between your eyebrows as your eyes are closed. And sigh all the way out. One more time, all the way in. And let it out. And returning to your natural breath. You can flip your palms around, facing down on your lap if they aren't already. Getting grounded in your body in this moment. Embracing the space that you take up because you deserve to take up space. Acknowledging your body in this moment. Any tension that may still be there, allow yourself to continue to breathe it out. Even going forward into our session tonight. And I invite us all to bring the intention of new beginnings, ending old cycles, bringing in new beginnings, starting with their own mindset. Good. Breathe this intention into your heart. Imagine a seed planting within you. We'll take one more big deep breath in. Sealing this intention inside out into the universe. When you're ready, feel free to bring a little movement into your shoulders, your fingers, your toes, into the whole body. And you can slowly blink your eyes open. And welcome back to the present moment. And yes, when you're ready, let's get to it. Let's start doing some goal and dreams planning. This is something to feel excited about. And I think by ourselves, I think that a lot of times planning things can seem stressful, right? Because of just how our society is. So doing it as a collective, as a group, can make it more fun and less stressful. At least if you're neurodivergent like me, too. It helps even more. Because it's sort of like, I don't want to say it's like body doubling because we're doing the same thing if we're doing it. But it just helps to know people are doing things at the same time. All right, so dreams and goals. So let's start on a fresh new page. Like I said, it's similar. It's going to be similar to what I wrote here. you guys sort of remember that. I gave you a breakdown of like my goals as an example. Did passive income, 2K minimum to 10K maximum a month. Get to know your reason why. I didn't really write that down though, because it's not space, you know. It was like for sustainability, for being able to like not worry about money, not worry about price tags, being able to help people, being able to give to charities and donate, being able to help someone, just love loved ones and even strangers who are in need, right? That's why I want to make passive income, right? Your reason why is going to be why you stick to anything. And if you don't have a strong enough reason why, then you're not going to stick to something, right? If you just give up like after a week or something. That's why it's good to get that strong reason why in your heart. Probably should have done that for the meditation too, actually, but it's okay. The intention was good, so maybe we'll take another second at some point to like get a strong reason why. Yeah, we'll see. I'm going with the flow with this. Yeah, so I had all these ideas of passive income. I started rating them. It's in pencil, but I started rating them out of 10, like how much they mattered to me, so I can know which ones I liked the most. I went down to like what you have to do for each of these things, researching a niche, right? One that you align with the most. And for research, I put AI, ChatGPT, because nowadays we have AI and that helps us. And then I went down to, okay, well, researching the niche, what would be helpful to research? The audience, maybe a mentor to follow or inspiration, and also researching the marketing tactic, right? And then I went to all these other things, which was like, yeah, what would I research with the audience? Their wants and needs, their pain points, like why would they want what I'm trying to sell or something. But this doesn't have to be, you know, this is just my example. So if anyone would like to share in the comments, if you want me to work with your goal or dream, we can do that. And you can put that in the comments. And if not, I can just work with mine. You can work with yours. So let me know. I'll give you like 30 seconds if you want us to plan through yours. Either way, it's helpful. Otherwise, I'm probably going to work through my same thing too. Honestly, you know what? Maybe I will work through mine. So as you guys work through yours. I mean, it's like, because I'm doing this from the beginning myself too. Let's just do that, actually. But if you want to for the future, maybe if you get confused, maybe we could still do that. So we'll see. Hopefully today will help you clarify anything that you need any assistance with. I'm curious though, since last week, have any of you guys started planning out your dreams and your goals? Because I think in general, or even since I did this first thing, give me a thumbs up in the comments if you have started planning out stuff. Or if you already started like just taking action. Or have you just been thinking about it the whole time? Have you just been thinking? Which is, I mean, hey, I'm not gonna like shame you for that, because that's a common human thing. We all sort of just like sit and think about what we like and daydream about it, but it's like the hard part sometimes is knowing where to start. I missed the what's after the reason why and intention. Wait, what do you mean? On this page? Because, I mean, it's not really necessary to look at this as much, because we're going to go over that now. I was just saying, oh, the reason why? Like, that was like the first thing. Oh, man. I like listed all the ways of passive income, and then I connected them all to researching the niche. And those are like, yeah, these are like all the ways to make passive income. Researching a niche, connected to those. And then branching out, well, like I rated them from importance from 1 to 10. And then I linked research to what things here to research for whatever specific mode of passive income media I want to do, whether it's like YouTube or courses or stocks or a book, right? So researching the audience, researching mentor / inspiration, researching marketing, and then I just went even deeper. So each thing I was going deeper and deeper with, basically. So you don't have to worry too much about this. we can touch base on this maybe like in part 2 again. But if you want to take a screenshot of this, you can do that real quick. I don't know if it looks clear to you. I write like chicken scratch, so I'm sorry, y'all. It's my wonky way. I'm a wonky gal. It's okay. Hopefully you took your screenshot, and you can always rewind back after the live. And Dwayne said, my goals and dreams are that all of y'all's goals and dreams are accomplished. Aw, you're the sweetest. You're the sweetest, fam. So fam. Hearts. And also, yeah, virtual hugs for all of you. And also you, Dwayne. Yes. Thank you so much. Sending the good vibes. He's sending the good vibes to all of us to accomplish our dreams and goals. So, even so, it must be more true, right? It definitely shall come true. And we are all capable of making it happen. You got this. Alright. So I'll start with a fresh new page. If you have your journal out. Where is my Sharpie? I gotta find where my Sharpie went. Oh, okay. It's down here. I was sitting on it. Okay. I guess it looks a little farther, isn't it? Than I thought. It's farther than I thought it would be. Okay. So let's see. Even closer. Alright, so we're gonna start as like for an overarching view. So we're gonna like think about the year ahead, honestly. I know we're already in March and almost April, but we're gonna do what we can to just plan that out a bit. I had something specifically in mind. So what I showed you the first time and on the other page was like, I think a little more focused on the goal itself. But I want us to try to look at it from a bird's eye view first, and then I think in part 2, or who knows, maybe we'll get time to do it today. But in part 2, if we need to make a part 2, then we can go over that again too. But that allows you to go deeper and deeper and deeper. So bird's eye view I think is good to start with, honestly, sometimes, to like spread out your goals throughout the year. Okay, so we're gonna put dreams and goals for the year ahead. You can put dreams and goals calendar. Let's do that. Dreams and goals calendar. Okay. So I don't want to F this up since I'm just doing this also on a spot. Like I had a vision in my head and I'm like, wait, what if I mess this up? Let me get a pencil. So let me see here. Basically what we're gonna be doing is making, you know how like on a calendar you see like the boxes? Well, they're like, you know, it's like basically like if you look at the 12 months, it's like a bunch of boxes. So we're gonna do that. Let's make 12 boxes. Even if, you know, we're in March now, we're still gonna make those too. So let's see, maybe like 3 by 4. If you're holding your page sideways, then you can do like 4 rows and 4 columns, 3 rows. Columns are like on the top. Right, so let's see. I'm gonna do it in pencil first because I don't want to F it up. And I think let's leave space for half the page. If you have a notebook, you can flip the next page. I could do that too, but whatever. Let's just make it a nice moderate size, right? We're doing this, just improvising it a bit. All right, so I'm gonna make 1, 2. I knew I had to fuck it up. I knew I had to fuck up the sizes. All right, so that's why I'm doing it in pencil first. So maybe you can be fun and creative with your boxes. You can do like some swirly, squiggly lines or something. This is actually something I've been meaning to do for myself, so it's good that we're going to be able to do it together, to be honest, because I probably would have sort of held this off, I'll be honest. I sort of procrastinate some things for myself and focus on like immediate tasks or something like, I don't know, doing your taxes, which I guess is important to you, right? At least in the Matrix. But, you know, we'll talk about that later. Okay, so my boxes are a little wonky in pencil. So if you already have pencil, then maybe, you know, you're able to just plan out it looking not as shitty. It doesn't have to be perfect, so though I'm just a perfectionist, and this is why I don't I don't tell people I'm an artist first, because I just know I am an artist though. But yeah, it bothers me that it's not even, but it's okay. So now we're gonna start with box number 1. I'm just gonna do this. All right, so you can write above it January. All right. So yeah, just make all your boxes first, and put the months above them. Oh God, this is not. Yeah, you're gonna judge my boxes. I ran out of space. All right. These are not cute at all, but it's fine. Maybe we can color it later. Use different markers. My God. This looks like toast. Anyway. Okay, so there we go. Got my boxes. 3, 4, okay. Yep, that's 12. Yep, I doubted myself for a second. Didn't I go to Central? Oh yeah, I didn't do my names. Yeah. January, February, March, April, May, June. Do you guys want a little bit of time, like 5 minutes to like decorate your boxes to make it more fun looking? Let me know if you want to do that. I don't know. You guys are gonna whip out the color pencils. August, September, October, November, December. Okay, good enough, right? I apologize for misunderstanding, but this is all for next year. No, this is for this year. Yep, this year, because since we're currently in 2025. And I think whatever needs to continue on to next year, you can also do that too. But we're just going to focus on this year because we still have so much more of this year left. Let's see. So, and I think for January and February and March, because we're like almost at the end of March, I just want to see if we can write down basically like if we did do any kind of planning so far or accomplished anything. Write down like what steps you already did basically. And then so for the next months, what we're going to do is also write down what we could do to focus on each month. Basically the point of this is to break down our goals. Oh my God, let me make sure I put my charger on because my phone is going to die. Oh my God, I forgot about that. Okay. Yeah, so we're breaking down basically. This is bird's eye view now. Like we're actually going out. So the first thing I showed you, we were like going in and deeper into how to accomplish that goal. Right now, this is actually bird's eye view spanning outward, so then you can break down what you need to do even easier for each month. That makes sense, right? Yeah. And yeah, sometimes honestly it's easier to start from the overall view than like trying to just do things like because we can do things little. It is, yeah, we should definitely be taking our time, taking one step at a time. But sometimes if you're not looking from a bird's eye view, then you're like discombobulate it, and then it's like, whoa, wait. Then you notice, like, you reflect back on your year, and you're like, maybe I could have done that instead of that thing, you know? It's just like, then you have to redo things sometimes. That's why it's good to, like, honestly take this time to plan out. And that's why yesterday we had, let me see. We had the plan out card, right? I'm going to read it again, too. It says, following a long-term plan will help me achieve my life's purpose. So this is a long-term plan for this year. And who knows, maybe we can have another live stream where we go even further out. But it says, to make the most of this moment of inspiration and angel guidance, plan your days so as to reach maximum efficiency. This is a powerful time for you. Okay, for you. And you are capable of achieving a lot. Without a plan, you risk wasting precious time. Right. So just that reminder of our tarot card. This is piggybacking off of last night's. If you're not sure where this live was coming from. Because I want us to start getting to it, right? Okay, speaking of which. So you said... Dwayne said, you're just hungry. Honestly, probably. That's why my boxes are all not, this one's bigger than that one. I don't know. You said, oh, because you have Jan and Feb, that's why I asked. Yeah, just because I want to see, if we didn't do anything, then we just have a big X. But I'm sure there's something that we've done that still is aligned to our goals, or like is along that way, that path. And if somehow it wasn't at all, then, you know, now you can focus on it. So, okay, before we write anything down, though, I mean, I don't know if you guys already started, but what's your goals? So I know Dwayne's goals for all of us, for all of us, and our goals and dreams to be accomplished. So he's gonna keep us accountable. He's gonna be our dad, our soul dad. Keep us accountable each month and check in with us. But yeah, so what's so I think your goal, I know that I didn't leave room for that, right? I had a feeling that would be a problem. So maybe on the back of that page, since I didn't write it down here, I'm sorry. It's okay. You know, we're gonna probably need multiple pages anyway. Write down what your goal is. For me, I'm gonna put down passive income. If you just already know it, then that's fine. You don't have to write it down anyway. But it could just be good to have it clear. So, oh my goodness, what's going on with this page? It's okay. I'm just gonna write it here for myself. Passive income. Passive income. Yes, that is still my goal. And will always continue to be. Okay. Not always continue to be. I mean, just until I accomplish it. Okay. Right? So passive income. So what did I do in January? So what did you do in January that, like, is one stepping stone to that, right? So an example that for me was one step toward making passive income. Actually, it was my yoga classes. I was like, okay, I want to do these yoga classes, like, or a yoga event in January. I did my Create Abundance Through Gratitude event. And even though in that moment it was not passive income itself, it was a way for me to branch out myself and practice what I learned with yoga, right? And also teach other people about it. So that still counted because it's part of my business practice. You're going to see how it can tie it together. So think of something that is related to your end goal of things, right? And write that in your box. I feel like I'm gonna use pencil because I'm like afraid to fuck anything up. Honestly, it's okay. Let me it's okay. I'll still write it in this. So I did Create Abundance events. If you did more things, then you can list them. Okay, Create Abundance event. Now I can think, what else did I do, right? So really actually sit here and think. Let's take a moment to think. Like, if you're still trying to figure out your goal, though, and if you're not sure, then let me know in the chat, too. So, because I don't want to go too fast. Because I can sort of backpedal that even more. I just figured by now a lot of us would already know what we really want in our life, but maybe you need more clarity on that, too. So, let me know. And you can state it in the comment. That writes it in stone, actually, too. My goal is to make $500K a year and start another business with my son. Hey, okay, look at you. There we go. That's really specific, right? He wants to make $500K in a year. He's giving the amount that he wants to make and a time frame. And start another business, okay, with his son. Okay. So those things can be linked together. They can be two separate things somehow, but they're basically the same thing because the $500K, where is it going to come from? It's from a new business, right? It could be other things too. Stock market, guys. We need to have a stock market group. I feel like and just practice together. I mean, I'm in a group, but I don't pay attention enough in that group. To be honest, I need to wake up earlier. Anyway, no, I just need to download Discord again. That's my only issue. Okay. So thank you, Dokes, for sharing your goal. So yeah, think if there was anything you did in January that started that, even if it was like, you know, what we talked about last week during the live. We talked about new beginnings and endings, right? And like what you learned from recent events in your life that were like unexpected, right? That you know, cutting ties with a certain family, that still counts, even if it's not directly like, okay, the actual where the money's coming from part, that's still like a step you're taking in your everyday life, like having boundaries, right? Just write that down. So that way, this is like you knowing what you manifested and what you have accomplished. And I think that's really important. Okay, for me, I wrote down my create abundance event, and I'm also going to write down the intention to do less. Because I think that actually, that's sort of the goal of passive income, right? You create something once, and then you can make money off of the same thing, or maybe you make little edits at a time, right? And you can still make money off of it. And I think learning to have a passive income mindset, it is from like doing actually less in a way. Like instead of doing a million things, that's like capitalism mindset, right? So this year I'm like, okay, intention of doing less. And taking my time. I think that still counted. So we're gonna go deep, you know, into January. Like, what do we do that is toward bettering ourselves and getting to our goal? But let me know if I am going too fast. Okay. Intention of doing less. One step at a time. That was like the catchphrase, right? One step at a time. Okay. So that's all I'm going to put for now, because that's the things that immediately come up. And because we're just on a live stream. So out of the live stream, you could take even more time, too. I didn't realize, you know, time is like flying a bit. All right. I don't know why I'm using this purple one just to like, I don't know. To like highlight the most important one to me in a way. I put like a star next to it, which was the Create Abundance event. Okay, it was to gain more confidence with teaching yoga, and it helped me feel like I was living within my purpose doing that. Right. Even though it wasn't passive income at that time, I definitely very actively made income and put a lot of work into it. Let's see. Stevie said I got a two-parter. Okay. Gain more views and support with all my music and content. Okay. Also to possibly get noticed and signed by an official record label this year. Okay, that is a two-parter. All right. So I think they still tie in though, right? There's always a way. There's always like a web you can make, you know, to things. So it's like, okay, where would you start, right? For you, since yours is a two-parter, I probably would write down. Okay. Goodness, signed by it. Get more views. Okay, I guess the views has to come first, right? A certain amount. Do you think? Actually, I'm not sure, because I'm not I'm not as educated into music and how to like really grow that. So you let me know. But it sounds like if it's similar to like even doing like social media things too, and like the marketing with that, definitely be specific about with how many views you want to have. Like, do you want to have like a certain amount of streams on your videos by the end of the year? Is there like a certain amount of subscribers or something that you want to have? And also which record label? Be specific. Definitely get even more specific. Even YouTube though, because you could get more specific about what kind of business. You know what I mean? What kind of business do you want to do? I think that's even more important than just, you know, definitely deciding more specifically. I know we broke it down before, but yeah, I guess in order for us to be able to like split up goals throughout the month, we're going to definitely have to, let me see, planning this out in a moment with you guys. Let's see. Definitely the more specific you are, the more you can split it up between the months. You can know what to do. Maybe definitely write in pencil in case you need to erase anything and switch things, actually, to be honest. I'm going to do that now. Because I've done it before with the current business, but things took a turn for the worse. So now I just want to pivot from this industry I'm in and start fresh. Okay, I like that. That really is new beginnings. I think you're doing better than even me when it comes to new beginnings. I'm still, part of me is like, should I do tarot on a new YouTube channel or should I keep this one? And I'm like, still in between that. And I'm like, I might do tarot on this one, but honestly, I probably should make a new one. We'll see. But that's good. That definitely is a fresh start. And if you've done it before, you can do it again. That's the whole point. You can do it again or even better. Stevie said, yeah, the views and support comes first and then getting noticed follows. Okay. Sometimes it even takes you just already recording the song in a way that you know would be really liked. Maybe it's similar to a different style of a different artist, right? And then you send it to the record label and then they listen to it. But maybe, I guess it probably does help to have a viewing or following already too, right? Probably. I'm not sure how to do things these days. Or even how to do things back then with music. I'm not sure. Let's see. Definitely that's why the research part is important. I don't know. Maybe we should gotta make sure the other part is that more of the part one. We're just gonna do a rough draft of this and see what happens. Definitely write in a pencil. Okay, he said, oh, I need to be more specific. Yes, the more specific, that's how you manifest too, right? Being specific, for sure. Because if you're not specific, then that's how you manifest things into your life happening in a way that you don't really like. You'd be like, oh, wait, I actually wanted it to be more like this way, not the other way, right? And that's how you can plan things better, for sure. He said, I wish I had a pencil right now. Okay. It's okay. You just a pen or Sharpie. That's okay. Do what you can. Hey, Ninkwai. Hello. Hearts and virtual hugs. Much love to you. If you want to start planning with us, I know we're a little bit ahead. You can watch if you'd like, or if you want to go back in the live and see what we did so far, you can do that. Steve said I need to do more research. Yeah, I think so. Let's see. Sorry, I definitely probably should have. Maybe the other part is more of the part one. Cause yeah, I guess like this first one. Let me see. Because getting the specifics, I feel like does help more. Right? So maybe we can sort of jump back to that, but let me take another moment to see if there's anything else we can do here at least. Oh yeah, February and March. Make sure you write down what you did for February and March too. So if you didn't do that yet, let's see so far what you did for February and March. If you didn't do anything, then that's okay. I say, see what you can write down. Yeah, I mean, you still have time for March a bit, right? Wait, let me see. How many days we got left? Oh, yeah. Actually, if you say you feel like you really just didn't do anything at all, like not even self-care related, then maybe in April start writing down what you would like to do that can help you get to that goal, right? Start writing down, coming up with some ideas of that. But I'm gonna start writing down what I did for February and March. I'll give us like 2 to 5 minutes to finish up what we did in February and March. At least come up with 1 or 2 things. At least one thing, just to have something in there. And then part 2 of this live, we're going to go back to the in-depth stuff so we can fill out more things. Okay, where's my timer? We're going to do 5 minutes. All right. Okay. Even if it's like Stevie said, I need to do more research. That can be a goal for April. Or you can put it into March too. Maybe research March and April. Because we're still in March. Okay, so what did I do in February? I actually did self-care in February. I just took my time doing less. That's what I did. That was a step. Clearing, definitely let go of things. There's things I let go of for sure. Okay, let's see. Self-care. Celebrated my birthday, That was self-care. Care. Doing less. Okay. All right. Yeah, February is more like a rest period for me. Planning. Yeah. I was planning out my classes for after Create Abundance yoga event. I was planning out yoga classes and how to get that started. Slowly. And then in March, I started my yoga classes. I know that's not passive income, but it's like still along the way of like what I'm trying to do. Yoga classes. I think March, my biggest accomplishment was the yoga classes. I'm trying to think, what else did I do? I think I was just starting the yoga classes because I've been really focused on that. Yeah. It's part of the game, okay? It's part of the game. That's just the first step. You know, I think my overall arching goal is going to be a successful business. Successful passive income, but also just an overall business. Let's see. Okay, in April. Okay, let me know if you... Actually, sorry, we have 2 more minutes. My bad. Let me slow down. Oh, thank you. Well, yeah, honestly, I had a personal training client, and we would have one virtual session every week where we just would talk about stuff, and we would talk about nutrition and her goals, and also we would do a little meditation. And she said, she was like, you know what, you're like my personal coach. Like, you're like my wellness coach. And I was like, okay. Or her life coach. She called me her life coach. And although I am not a official certified life coach, I actually consider myself a wellness coach. So that is me, basically. I don't have any certifications for life coaching, but at least overall wellness coach. You don't need a certification to be a wellness coach. At least not that I know of. I already just know wellness things, and I coach people on wellness by already being a fitness instructor, personal trainer, yoga, meditation teacher, all the things. Those are wellness over encompassing. It's like my loophole way, basically. I'm better at helping people than myself. I feel like. That's usually what it is for a lot of people, I think. He said, if I had the money, I'd pay you to be my coach. Well, hey, that depends on your budget, to be honest. Because, like, I don't want to charge an arm and leg for people. We can talk about it sometime. We can definitely talk about it. And you can let me know. Because I would like... That's actually what I wanted last year. I wanted clients... Actually, so, here's to let you know. This is why we're doing this planning now. Because last year, I did not have this, right? And I ended up buying all these coaching programs from Master Shri Akashna, which Stevie knows about, because he also got a program. That's it. Okay, I know what to throw shade. We're going to talk about that too separately and privately. But I got all these programs, and I feel like they didn't do anything. But also, I'm to blame too, because I for some reason believed I can do all these things. Oh, sorry. I probably distracted everyone now. I was like, I can do all these things. I can do anything I set my mind to, which I can, but I'm also in my human body. And I was like, let me buy all these coaching programs. That would make my grandmother proud with her inheritance money, right? And now I'm in debt because I'm like, like I did all these coaching programs and I didn't actually learn the things I really, really, really needed to learn, I think, to grow my business, to be honest. It's like I sort of did, but also didn't. Like, I think I needed a one-on-one mentor, not like a group of people, and definitely not the time zones that Dubai was in. So, I don't know. I learned my lesson. I think there's certain things I was meant to learn about trusting my intuition, and I think I didn't do that. It was like FOMO, fear of missing out. And, yeah, basically what I ended up doing was I was trying to do wellness coaching, and I had a course, which I'm actually going to add this to some of this. I had like a course that I designed with 2 friends, and I didn't know really how to like market and sell it, right? I don't know. It's just like the course I had, it made it seem easy and easier than it was, and it's actually not that easy. You have to know certain people and have certain connections and things, and I think, I don't know, I sort of wish that was emphasized a little more. Oh my god, Dwayne said Shri talks in circles. He's cool, but he does. Yeah, there's certain things. It's a lot. We can talk about that sometime. I don't know. We can sort of talk about it now too. Honestly, I think I'm gonna say that if anyone needs like guidance on something, you definitely shouldn't have to pay thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And I think that was what the thing was that I was trying to follow after. And it's like, well, obviously no one's gonna want to do that. And now that our economy is even worse than it was last year, no one's definitely gonna want to do that. And it's just like you don't really need to do that. I feel like in order to like live a sustainable life, you know, because I think you'll get more people the cheaper it is. And I'm even seeing that with the one job I have too. It's like, why is a personal training the price of car payments, right? Anyway, I can rant about that, but it's like, okay, if you get one client that pays you like $5,000, cool, but like I really hope that, you know, you're giving them all your freaking attention if you're giving them $5,000. If they're giving you $5,000. I don't know. But, you know, that shouldn't be a group and you're paying $5,000 or something like that. I mean, not like I paid well, anyway. There's more than that. I brought too many programs. That's the con in the conscious community. Oh my god. But sorry. I know, I think Master Sri Akashna really, energetically what I sense, he's a good person. I think really what he is trying to do is be helpful. And I think he just extremely does see his value in what he offers. And he's not afraid to go there. And I think that can be a dangerous thing, basically. I think it can be dangerous because you don't know how you're going to impact someone else's life if you convince them to spend money that at this current time they don't know how to manage. And that's what can break people's dreams. You know what I mean? But luckily I have the willpower to keep going personally. But, you know, that definitely put things into perspective for me. I'm like, yeah, your value is, you know, you deserve, sure, we all deserve to have 10K from like a few clients or something, right? But like, if they're not able to pay that at the time, definitely don't make them feel guilt tripped into that. And they shouldn't like also, I guess this is a good learning lesson for people trying to do business, maybe. Don't guilt trip people into feeling like, oh wow, am I not living up to my fullest potential? You know what I mean? And yeah, I don't know. It's just, at the same time, there's an existential part of me that understands though what he's saying is right. At the end of the day, I made the choice to be like, let me swipe my credit cards for this, right? I still said, yes, I'm gonna do this because I also believed in all that he was saying, and it actually did make sense too. We can achieve what we actually want to achieve, and we do deserve the value, but I just see things now from, I think, the other end now. I see from both ends. Like, I used to be the person that was like, I'm back to the person I think I was before, where I was like, I don't know about that price. But I'm like in between. I'm like, I used to be like, I don't know about that price, and I was like lack mindset. And then I ended up being the person I was like, oh, because of the workshops with Master Sri Akashna, I was like, oh, I can make that money back in no time. Like, I got this. And you know what I mean? It was only going with like the soul like feeling of just that, you know, that dopamine rush. But then it's also like, you have to balance. That's why balance has been a big theme this year. Like, I'm going to show you guys. Like, because I really, after I had like a whole ego death thing, like I put 444 balance. What does it say? Sorry. Can't actually see what it says. Choosing the timeline shifts, desired self, see and know that it exists. So it's sort of like the balancing, like taking your time and just being balanced. Like, I do that to remind myself because it's about a balance on everything. So yeah, it's just like, try not to think in lack mindset, but you also have to like see your 3D reality as what it is too, and how to take the steps there little by little, not make a gigantic jump, which is what I felt a lot of us were encouraged to do. But anyway, okay, I ranted already about it. I said I wasn't, and I did it because I just couldn't help it. This is my release, I think, from that. I needed therapy from that whole situation, and I'm in the YouTube group still. I want to be. It's a whole thing. There's so many groups I'm in, I don't even know. I'm just there. Like, I even joined his crypto group, and I'm like, I don't know. You could at least reach out and ask, like, hey, how are you? You haven't said anything in a while or whatever. Like, okay, you know, do they really care? I don't know. I just don't know. But anyway, I like to believe they were genuine. But anyway, that was a lot for that. Sorry, let's get back on track, though. But that was still good to hear, I think, because it's like, think about the business owner you want to be. That's, I think, like Dokes, like you're a business owner, but I don't know if that helped put things in perspective for you. But I think all of us who want success don't think you have to like con people, because you just, there's billions of people all over the world. Like we can definitely make money. Like we just have to learn how to market. Marketing is what we need to learn, okay? And it's just, okay, yeah, that's what was frustrating to me. Just, I don't think we actually got true marketing skills. It was just MLM, and he admitted, he was definitely open and honest about all of it. But anyway, we weren't like paying attention, I think. Anyways, let's see. Dwayne said, you're doing great. Thank you. Oh, Travis said exactly, yes. Exactly, we don't need to charge people like thousands and thousands of dollars, honestly. Stevie said, I'm not gonna lie, he in a way dragged me into debt. That's what, yeah, me too. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't, it's like at the same time, we can't fully blame him because we made the choice, you know what I mean? He just was really good at convincing us, but I think because our souls are on a path where we want to find out more and learn more, and our souls are awakening itself. So, I don't know. I think we're gonna do what we need to do to get there. And in a way, he sort of helped me in a weird backwards way too. But also, I'm still upset at him, to be honest, because I don't think he realizes. I think he sort of realized when I opened up about having financial struggle in one of the 3-day thing, and I don't know, he did look down. He was just, there was a point where he was like, okay, people want this program, some other program. He was like, you can get it if you don't, it's whatever. He stopped. It seemed like he was trying to sell people stuff. I think he has some guilt that he might be battling about that. That's what I energetically sense, but who knows? Integrity, preach, homie. Yes, integrity. Steve said that, and also the business I started, but I started my business out of inspiration from what he said. Yeah, so it's like, there's the balance. I really don't think he meant to be like some evil person that's gonna con you. So I don't think I would have been energetically attached to, not attached, but, well, attracted to what someone was doing on YouTube and then joining their wellness stuff too. And he is honest, but he shouldn't joke about being a cult. I don't know why he laughed at that. He was like saying his friends joked around and were like, you're like a cult. He was like, well, if we're like a cult, then so be it. Like, he was like, cult means like culture. It means culture. And we're all unique in our own ways. The people on our team are unique, and we're our own community and all that. But I'm like, don't agree to being a cult. Like, anyway, that just doesn't look good. Like, I don't know. I hope he's these days not getting in over his head. Okay. One of the goals, Travis said, one of my goals is saving money, even though I will be going to concerts, but sacrifices will be made. Yeah, sacrifice some. You can balance out, right? You can go to some. Don't starve yourself of concerts. Go to some, and then, don't go to others. You try to, like, budget and plan out your money. Let me see. Sorry, I do want us to continue. I feel bad. At least, maybe we can at least do April and May. Maybe we can plan out the other ones over time. Let's see. And also, Travi, you said one of your goals is saving money. How much money do you want to save? You got to be specific. Get that specificity. The specificness going. Like, how much money would you want saved by the end of the year? Or, like, is it, like, a certain amount saved every month, right? It's good to be specific, so it's not like, you're just you're flowing with the wind, and then it's like, oh, wait, no, I actually would have been better to have 10,000 saved instead of 7,000, then I would have had money for XYZ, and you say that, like, toward the end of the year, right? So be specific. Stevie said, oh my God, well said. Yes, I've been going from one extreme to the next, but now I find and stay in the balance. Yes, I think I'm more balanced now, mostly. I just started getting there, sort of ish, but it's still sort of, I'm still working on that part, at least when it comes to overworking myself, maybe. There's just so much to do, but I do gotta take it one step at a time. Someone else said, I just started watching you right now. What are you discussing about? Oh, hey, sorry, I don't know what your name is. Feel free to let me know. Jay, I'll just call you Jay. So we are talking, basically this is about planning our dreams and goals for the year ahead. Even though we're in March, these are my boxes. January, February, March, all the way to December 2025. Because planning out your goals, at least giving like a bird's eye view of it, helps you be able to break down what to do for each month to get closer to it. That's the whole point of this. But you definitely have to actually know what the goal is. You have to be specific. Definitely being specific. You have to know your reason why for the goal. And I had a part 1 that I'm going to show us soon, so we can maybe talk about that a little further instead. But yeah, it's because I want to help. I know a lot of us can be like dealing with so many things and juggling so many things, and it's good to just have, people that can inspire you to just like sit down and plan it out a little bit and make it be a fun thing to do. So that's what I'm trying to do here. And we're talking shit about Master Shri Kashna. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just like, no, because I do like him still too. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. There's frustrations over the business practice. We just have different business practice ideas. And maybe his target audience is people that actually just have a shit ton of money, and I fell into like the mindset of those people like that, but I just physically in this realm did not have that money. Or I did, I just couldn't really pay, like, I definitely over-exceeded it, like, and because I want to tell you guys something cool about actually manifesting a certain amount of money. Like, it can happen, but let me one moment. Let me read the rest of these comments. We're going to talk about the 369 method, too. I actually meant to do that first before going into this, but it's okay. Steve said, yeah, facts, he helped, but in a weird way. There was a lot of pros and cons to going deep into Iamverse. I still don't know about how to see him in Iamverse. Yeah, I don't know. 'Cause I don't know if you remember what's his name. What's that one guy's name? There was a guy, wait, no. I'm so close. I was gonna say Olaf, not Olaf. What is his name? I feel so bad. He had glasses and the brown hair. I can't remember his name. I don't know if you were even there when he was there. There was this guy that used to work for them. Otis, not Olaf. There's this guy named Otis, and he actually is the one who helped sign me on to one of the programs, like probably the first one. And when I was telling him my reason why, my dreams and my goals, why I want to do the program, because, it's like an interview. Like, why do you want this program? I want to make sure that you're part of the program. It was like, I started crying because it's just like my reason why was really deep. Like, I want to help take care of my mom. I want to like be in a place where I feel comfortable. It was like a lot. I really was feeling that at that time. And he could definitely feel that. And he was just like, you could hear over the phone. He was just like, whoa, okay. Like, yeah, that's a good reason why to do this. And yeah, let's sign you up. And I don't know if, at the time I thought it's because he really was resonating what I was saying, but I don't know if it's because of some guilt or something now that I think back. Because now he's not with the company, right? And he didn't really tell why. He's just not, I don't know. It's just, who knows really. But he doesn't have to tell anyone. But anyway. Don't rush the soup. He said, don't rush the soup. This is the soup. Travis said, I don't know, I told you I'm bad with math. Well, you gotta learn at least some, a little bit. And you gotta do, I'm sure you know a little bit. What I mean is, like, I think you gotta, like, actually, like, in your heart, like, I'm bad at math too, okay? I went to Central, and it's supposed to be one of the top schools in this nation, and I'm like, I sort of suck at, like, remembering math myself, at least, like, right on the spot for certain things. I took pre-calc, don't remember any of it, okay? But at least knowing in your heart, like, ooh, what amount seems sustainable to me? Like, how much rent do you have to pay? And how much money would you want after the rent, Like, well, how much would you want for free, as free money that you can just spend, And then that's how you can know how to save each month, like that. And feel free to talk through that if you would like, and I can help out. Maybe we can just do more talking right now than... I do want us to do a little more of this, but let me just see if I can get through these faster and not talk too much. It gives sort of long answers. I know I do. I know you guys like it, though, and you appreciate me, so I appreciate you. Stevie said I gotta go soon and we'll continue to finish. Okay, thank you so much for all that you do, Nari. Absolutely. Thank you, too. Definitely one-on-one time. I'll see what I can do. It's actually... Dwayne and I need to have a phone call tomorrow. Then I've been taking forever to do that. We'll find time. It's just hard to, yeah. I need to not say certain, like, oh, I don't have time. No, like I have time. It's gonna be spaced out. Travis said, I just want to have more than $1,400 in the bank to start the new year off while getting my own place. Okay, like for next year. Okay. So if anything, that's easy. Then you can even calculate. I have a calculator right now. Let me look this up for you. Right, so there's 12 months in a year. so let's do this. Let me get the calculator. So at least, let's see. You said 1,400 in the bank to start the new year. I don't know if you're saying anything different right now. You're not. Okay. So 1,400. So at least 120 a month, right? Because 12 times 1. Yeah. At least one, I'd say, let me do some math. More than 120 a month. You need, if you can save, let me see, where's my calculator? Okay, so 12, wait, no, 1,400 divided by 12. That's what I'm saying, guys. 1,400 divided by 12 months. Yeah, I figured. Okay. Oh, I said more than 120. I mean, hey, I said 120 at first. Maybe that would have been helpful, to be honest, to you have more money saved. So you need to do at least $116 per month, or 100 if you round up, because it's 116.666666, all that. So I said just save 120 a month. Yeah, if you can, in order to like have that 1,400 by the end of the year. Yeah. That's the easy calculation for you. So there you go. That was a clear, concise goal for you for each month. That can be one thing you put for each month. Save 120. But then I'm sure there's more to that. Like, okay, then it's getting your own place, right? That's the actual goal too. So for each thing you could put saving 120, and the ways that you can do that each month. Maybe one month you could, so maybe like every other month you could put not going out to certain events, every other month. Maybe you do other self-care things for some of those months, right? For like the every other month. Do self-care instead of go to events. That could be what you put. You can also put, what was I going to say? If your job doesn't pay you enough right now, then what can you do to like get that money too, right? So that's already some options. Yours is easy, I think, to plan out for the year ahead, to be honest. Let's see. Travis said, okay, yeah, sorry, you said that already. Yeah, yours is pretty easy to plan out, but I think now it's just the taking the action part, making sure you have enough self-control to not do certain things, go out to certain events, spend a certain amount of money, you know what I mean? And it's like you can have, because you still deserve to have fun, but it's like what other ways can you have fun where you're not going to spend money or be tempted to spend money? Especially if you also somehow if you have ADHD like how I do, there can be impulse. Like if I'm around my friends and they're drinking, part of me is going to be like, okay, I want to drink now too, So it's like I have to like also think about that, right? And like how can I maybe spread out my time, and even if it means like not spending time with certain people for a while, it doesn't mean you hate them, but you're trying to focus on your goals, and that's important too. And that's even what I'm thinking about too. Yeah, let's hope that already helped you too, Stevie, as an idea. Not Stevie, sorry, Travi, for the 1,400 a month by the end of the year and getting your own place. Oh yeah, I was gonna say you could start looking at what places, do you want to look at? Maybe for April, maybe you're looking at, like, where would I want to move to, Or maybe I don't know if you want to do in April, or if you're going to save the amount first and you want to wait to do that more toward the end of the years or something. Yeah. I think that could be good. You could just start looking at places for inspiration, but maybe if you look at places now, then, it might get already filled up and leased. Unless it's like, depends where you want to live. Like, if you want to live in an apartment complex that's like a commercial apartment complex, you could start looking, because I feel like they always have people in and out. But if you're trying to like move into like I live in a row home area, right? This would be like at the end of July, right? So if you're trying to get that money by the start of the new year, then like maybe you could just already start looking at places for just out of inspiration. Start looking at places that may have leasing that starts in January, you know? And that's already a good start. And then it gives you just like something to look forward to, you know, and look towards. You're looking at the end goal, right? So there you go. There's an idea. Hope that's helpful. Let me know. Stevie said, I think I want to do more research and be more specific before finishing the calendar. I think so too. So I think maybe for April, Stevie, you can put like, if you didn't already do it, put research and then write research on what? What things specifically do you want to research on? Like, it probably will be, because you know more about the music stuff than me. Is it like, yeah, what singers to like sort of model and copy after? What like label companies? You know, you can actually sort of list that here too. You can be a little specific there. Just to already just start having something on our paper. So I know today was still a lot of planning. I'll see the empty boxes here. But no, I think this helped put things into perspective. Let me see. Mahn, M-A-H-N? I'm confused. Oh no, Otis, yeah. Otis was the one who helped me with going deep with Iron Burst. Yeah, he left randomly. Yeah, I mean, he wished me well, too. I messaged him. I was like, oh, I heard you're leaving, you know. He wished me well. He followed me on YouTube and maybe Instagram, perhaps. I don't know. But I don't know. I haven't really talked to him since because, you know, I didn't want to cross boundaries. He's like a girlfriend or wife or something, and I don't want to seem weird, so, you know. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. Otis was your person, too. Okay. I mean, there was the other ladies, but they were also very helpful. Or at least they were encouraging, but I don't know. I feel like it was very salesy as well. Definitely strong reason why I'll get you to buy anything, I guess. And they tapped into that for me. Okay, so let's see if there's anything we can do before we pop out of here, because I know it's like over an hour now. I guess we're reaching the hour and a half soon. Yeah, if any of you guys didn't write down for April what you could start doing, maybe you start just putting that down. Like for me too. I think I can start talking about the 3-6-9 method too, but I think next week we can go deeper into the other one. Let me see. I'm gonna write down one thing too. Let me see. Wait, should I do pencil? Just in case? Maybe I should. Because for April, because this is where I think I'm going to start implementing some of the passive income ideas. Yeah, I guess the first thing actually was, this is still the main thing. I guess I was like, oh, we really get to come back to this. Okay. I mean, yeah, because this literally goes deep. This is like the main goal. Put semi-passive income. Put 2K minimum, 100K maximum. I don't know, 100K maximum a month? That is a huge goal. Is it possible? Sure, but I have to know certain steps, right? So, so if you at least want to start putting that down also on a separate paper, so you could do that. We can go deeper next week on that. But start writing down what your goal is. Like, what makes your heart tingle? Like, take this moment to think, like, okay, what is it that I really want? Like, if you can think, this is funny. I think this is interesting. I think I'm still taking techniques that I learned, I think, from Master Shri Kashna. Honestly. But I'm not, like, doing his sales thing that he's doing. I'm talking about it on YouTube for free. He sort of, I mean, like, he sort of does that still, too. It's just, whatever. Makes you buy a course and everything. But, so, okay. Yes. Like, what would you do? And your goal really should be something like that you can do in your life, even, just forget about, like, okay, money. And if money wasn't an issue, like, right now, like, just what is your heart really called to do, right? And even mine, I might need to, like, rethink that too. Okay, so we could go over that more next week too. But I just feel like passive income is that for me because it's my way of financial freedom. It's helpful for my ADHD. If you're neurodivergent, you know that the current capitalistic society we live in isn't sustainable for us. Like the routine that it is, it's just it's so cookie cutter that it's not sustainable for people who are neurodivergent. Unless somehow you were hella conditioned into it and you just make it work, but I don't know. I feel like I don't know any neurodivergent person that's happy with how our society functions for them. So I don't know. There's always like a desire for more, even if they're able to be on time for work or something. Like it's just like they're not really happy. And I probably could get even deeper with the passive income part because I I did an overarching goal, right? But it's like I dug deeper, and it's like it can still go deeper. I guess the reason why is why it's deeper. I just didn't do all that. So yeah, I think a little homework for y'all until next week. Yeah. If you still need to think about it, write down what your overall goal is that you would like, just in general, not even just for only the next year, like overall, like, oh, what do I really want? Like, do you want to become like, yeah, like Stevie, you're a musician, like you want to become like a multi-record I don't know, Grammy winning musician or something, right? Like whatever you want to be, like what is that actually? Like what is that as an overarching goal? And if there's like money involved, or be specific about the money. Like how much money can you see yourself sustainably just like living with? What would feel comfortable to you, right? And the reason why I put 2K minimum is because I don't even make 2K in a month. I don't even make 2K in a month, honey, okay? So to me, I'm like, as a minimum, I would be definitely comfortable. When I had my cleaning job, I actually started to make 2K. But it's okay. It's fine. My cleaning job plus the other jobs I was doing, though. So that wasn't passive income, though, So, but, yeah, you know. And then after you be specific about, okay, what that goal is that you can have your vision on, write your reason why, maybe write it in pencil on the side, right? And then once you feel confident with it in pencil, then you can highlight it or like write it in Sharpie. Write down all the reasons why. You can bulletin list it. Let it make you cry. Let it make you feel something in your heart, your reason why. I'm going to actually start doing that tonight for myself. Okay. So and that's your homework till next week. I don't want to say homework. It just sounds like not fun, but no, that's your activity. That's our motivating activity until next week. Okay. You don't have to, you can, if you need to break it up and you're so busy, then you can do 5 minutes every day until next week, right? Or like, until you finish this little thing, at least. And you can ignore this bottom part where I branched off. Whoa, what gives me passive income? We could do that more like next week for everyone's specific goals and whatnot. We could talk through that. But yeah, let's talk about the 369 method. I think that is also a way to begin this as well. So 369 method, I'd said it a little bit last night and on Monday. Actually, yeah, I'm going to tell you a little story or something cool. Well, this is why the past year has been interesting for me with the Master Shri Akashna stuff, right? So I actually wish I dated this because I didn't put a date on these. But I don't know. So I wrote down, I think I showed this last night on the tarot live stream at the end of it, right? So 369, it's a method by Nikola Tesla, not the Tesla car, like Elon Musk, if you don't know about it, okay? So Nikola Tesla, actually, I don't want to like butcher anything, so I feel bad that I can't remember him specifically, his name and like what he was, if he was like some kind of like guru or something. I don't think he was. Nikola. He's something important though, because he inspired this method. So, ooh, not Nikola method. Nikola Tesla. Okay. He was a Serbian-American engineer, a futurist, and inventor. Okay. And he's known for... Wait, what the heck? Sorry, wait. I'm not going to give you a whole history lesson on him, my bad. Just for the 369 method. Okay, so Nikola Tesla famously stated that the numbers 369 hold the key to the universe, believing they represent universal patterns and energy, and are fundamental to understanding the cosmos. And people use this method because it has, you know, of course, worked for a lot of people for manifestation. And the numbers in numerology, 3 is expansion and creativity and expression. 6 is love and harmony. So obviously, if you have creation and expansion, right? Even thinking of like, okay, 2 parents, they make a kid. That's 3, right? That is expansion within the family, right? So it's like the birth of more. Expansion, creativity. Creativity equals expansion because when you're creative, you have ideas, right? And then multiple of that is 6. 6 is love and harmony. And there's probably more to 6, actually. I should know because I'm February 6th. It's the reason why I'm such a, I guess, loving person. 6 numerology. And it, as people, just people like to say, like, oh, 6 is... Okay, no problem. Thank you, Mark. Gonna crash. No problem. Definitely try to look back at this if you can. So 6 is the mother of all numbers, since it links families and keeps people together. Interesting. Because numerology, 6 is trustworthy, sympathetic, gentle, and loving. I guess that doesn't like me. They should work in teaching, nursing, and assistance. Oh, the last life path number 6, isn't it? I'm confused. Anyway, love and harmony, compassion, nurturing. Yeah, just say that too. Okay. And then 9 is completion, it's wisdom, spiritual enlightenment, humanitarianism. So it's like, I don't know, it's just manifestation would end up being the result. If it's like the ending of cycles, right? 9, numerology. Thank you, Mark, for popping in. Oh, Doug said inventor, yes. Nikola Tesla, inventor. I actually didn't know that he was an inventor. That he was an engineer too. 9 signifies completion, like I said, spiritual awakening and humanitarian energy. Yes. So, and yeah, representing the culmination of experiences and a focus on global consciousness and giving back. Okay. So basically, yes, 369 will be like a manifestation, just something coming into your life. So that's why with the method, you'll know what you want, right? Allow yourself to like, this is good to meditate before it too and really feel what you want. But if you don't have time to meditate, at least while you're writing it down, that's like meditating. You're like $10,000, right? So 10,000, I wrote it 3 times in the morning. I wrote it, I forgot the 6th time, I guess. But I wrote, supposed to write it 6 times in the afternoon. I could have just wrote 10,000 only, right? For all the times, like, but I decided to write, I am so grateful I'm receiving 10K, as if it's already happening in the present moment or about to happen. And then at the end of the night, I wrote down, I have 10,000. So as if I already have it, right? So it's that progression of that. But you literally could just write 10,000 6 times and 10,000 9 times too, right? So morning, afternoon, and evening/night before you sleep. And that's to like saturate your mind with what you want and to stay focused on how to get what you want. So I actually recommend you also start doing that until next week, because it doesn't take that long to do. I mean, our mind convinces ourselves, right, to think like, oh, I have to take a lot of time to do that. I don't have any time. But if you see how you can carry like some kind of like journal around with you so you can start writing it. Okay, and apparently it's because we can do it for 21 days. Since 369 portal was just 2 days ago, the date for the year, then, you know, 21 days is a good way to build a habit. So we can try that together. And I can ask next week if people started doing it. But I'm going to do it. So, you know, it's up to you. I highly encourage it. And that way you can stay focused subconsciously. It can build the subconscious of being able to do this, right? Of get the goal. But basically for this, I think this was around the time, in a way, this is still, I feel like this is still a goal in a way because the debt that I accrued from those programs. But basically, I wanted 10K, obviously, clearly. And yeah, my grandma's inheritance money. So like basically I did get 10K. I actually did. I didn't expect to, like, I don't know. I just wasn't really thinking. It's crazy though. Things can really happen if you're constantly thinking about it in ways you don't realize. So I did get 10K. I actually did. But, you know, it went to the programs and I spent even more money outside of that 10K on those programs, right? So like 16K in debt. So I lost it, okay? I lost the 10K because of the fucking programs. But I think it also is meant to teach me something. And I definitely can still make that money back too. And that's just taking my time, doing what I believe in, I think. And you know what I mean? You can get that back. So basically it's just, I think, trusting that it'll happen as it's meant to. You gotta know that. You gotta know that there's ways it'll happen. I definitely didn't expect to get that. And now, to me, it felt like a turning point in my life, and that's why I felt so motivated to do those programs, too. And they actually did still help me in a way. There was a downside of, now I'm in debt, but they did still teach me some. There were things that I were taught, and there's things I just didn't have time to look at because of how busy I ended up being, living my life, you know, with work and stuff, and patterns probably that weren't always serving me, just overworking myself, and I think that's all part of the journey too, you know. It'll be like blessings in disguise. So just try to write this, at least even if it's just for the next month, and see how you come about, you know, getting the reality to happen. And since we'll be doing that also until next week, and then we'll start looking more in depth at this again, then we can do the calendar bit too, and then, you know, I think we'll be able to have a good trajectory of where to go for our path. So let me know if that was helpful for you guys. I know this was a long hour and a half. Oh my goodness. As always, need to eat some food. But yeah, do this. You know, just tell yourself all it needs to do is take 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I can do that right after I brush my teeth, right before bed. I can do that 5 minutes, right? And actually, yeah, because last night I forgot to do my 9, so I'm going to do that too. But start with the 3 in the beginning of your day. Yeah, I forgot to, yeah. So, see, I got to do it for today. I missed my 9, I missed my 1, I missed my 3, my 6. So I'm going to do that. 9, 3, 6, yeah. I got to do those still. And then before I go to sleep, I'm going to do my 9 again. Okay. So if you miss a day, that's okay, but try your best. Try your best to do it, because that's just going to be how you start new beginnings, right? That's like a new habit that you're doing. Instead of just scrolling around and looking at things online that you don't need to look at. Instead, you're intentionally putting something in your mind that can inspire you and benefit you, and you choosing to stay positive and looking forward to what can come. We enjoy yourselves, or I'm sure we wouldn't be here. That is true. Thank you, Dwayne. I appreciate you. Appreciate everyone who pops in. Yeah, no, it was a bit of all over the place. Part of it was talking trash on Master Shriek. Talking trash on Master Shriek. Gosh, no. I don't know. I really saw myself in him, though. I think that's why I really went through all that. But there's definitely the part of me I would not want to charge his prices. And I think maybe the sign I should have got was when I was in one of his programs and everyone was talking about what they wanted to create. He was sort of like, you're going to go on Eventbrite and charge people how much? And he was like, oh, that's cute. I don't know. It was a little condescending, honestly. And my one friend brought that up, and I was like, okay, I guess you're right. But now I'm like, okay, I guess she's right. But he didn't, I really don't think he meant it that way. I think he was just like, my dreams and my goals are cute. And it's like, I guess if I really want to make a sustainable amount, was it going to be smart to charge that much? And I'm like, I don't know. I still feel like it could have still worked. I don't know. But it's, I guess with that in consideration, if I was just focusing on, just wellness coaching and tiers of wellness coaching, then that makes sense that he thought that way. But there's a lot of things I want to do, so it can work out. But anyway. Granted, I refrained myself from going all the way in, but I digress. You mean with the planning? Like you stopped yourself from going all the way in? Let me know what you mean. Oh, with Master Shree. Yeah, I don't know. I think it just happened to be, I think everything happens for a reason, right? Clearly, I don't know if Stevie's still here, but clearly, there was a reason why we both were like drawn into it. And it's because we were really looking for some kind of support system, right? And being inspired. And I think if you just aren't used to having that kind of thing around you, that's what you're going to be drawn into for sure. Like, I didn't know anyone close to me who wanted to run a business or were trying to do the same thing in business, And also, it's just like, didn't know where to start, right? And then I just felt inspired that there was a group in the community, and it just happened to be his platform. And I mean, clearly he's doing something right, though, in a way, when it comes to marketing, though. At least I can learn just from watching him, even if I'm not going to get one-on-one mentorship, which I would have rather have had. I don't know. I mean, he did give me a layout a bit, but it was just like, I don't know. It was hard because having a lot of people, it's like you can't really focus on each individual person, and it takes a lot of time to talk to other people in their situations too, right? Like, I don't know. Yeah. That's how he preys on people looking for something better. Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing. I don't want to say that he's just preying on people, because at the end of the day, we don't really know him inside, right? Like, a lot of his money literally goes to kids in Africa and helping them learn, and creating a community there too. And it's like, he's not like doing crazy things out here, that at least not that we know of. Like, I don't know about him doing some crazy stuff that's harmful to people other than the financial part, honestly. Which is like, financial abundance is such a tricky thing, and my views on it has been challenged for sure. Because it's like, I think before the program, I didn't really think of like money as something that was easy to get. And it's sort of true. Like, he talked about how the conditioning of our society and upbringing, like he talked about how his parents said money doesn't grow on trees and things like that. And it's true. A lot of our parents that were boomers said that, So it made you think like, okay, I can't get money easily. And I think part of me still is a bit challenged by that at times, But I try to have moments where I'm like, okay, well, let me not think about whether or not it's easy to get. Let me think about, should I be buying this thing right now? Is it really as important for me right now? Like, I try to think about it like that. Like, and I don't know, he had some real points. The only thing, I definitely resonated with him a lot. I think the only thing I didn't like was just the financial part. Like, I think because he lives this fancy lifestyle in Dubai, that's part of the reason why it was so expensive. But it's like, I feel like it didn't have to cost that much. And I guess to him, I don't know. I mean, who knows? Maybe he is some evil dude at the end of the day or something. I just energetically don't sense it. I feel like I steer clear from people who are. Because I've known people in my life who have, like, certain energies. And I'm like, no. And I think Master Sri Krishna isn't really actually an evil person. I just don't think his business practices are... I just don't think it makes sense. I don't think it allows for empathy of other people's situations at the end of the day. I think maybe there's the aspect of like, there's the aspect of him seeing like, okay, you can't create anything you want to create. It's just up to you to do that, right? and maybe my limiting beliefs stopped me from really fully doing that in ways that I just couldn't really realize. But I think it's like, yeah, what made it difficult, that in a way that I don't agree with this business practice, I think is just like, I think it was just like, honestly, not putting that into perspective. Like, you know, people are really discovering, yeah, like who they are and what they're trying to do. And you are giving them valid insight, but it's like, yeah, they shouldn't have to be questioning pricing, right? Right? Pricing shouldn't be in the way, basically. You would be surprised how much money you can make by just being a good person and working hard and following your intuition. Yeah, I agree with that. And he would talk a lot about working hard too, though. And I think I definitely see it. His YouTube videos, like he made the YouTube thing happen. Like he was able to like break the algorithm with that to help himself grow. And that's why I joined a YouTube group too. But he's not really the one running it. His, I guess, protege, Sabrina, she was like running it. But I don't know. She ended up, I don't know. I wasn't able to like be awake at 5 a.m. for all their meetings all the time. And I'm still needing to catch up looking at other people's stuff. The YouTube group is real though. Like the people in the group, I see their channels growing. Some people's channels aren't growing as much though. And it's just, I don't know what's being talked about in the live sessions now. If they're still having, I'm sure they're still having those, because I just have not been there in months. That's on my end. Like I haven't been going to those because I took the choice to like separate myself from that so I could focus on other things and get more sleep. But I still haven't been able to do that either. So that's my fault, that part. But knowing that those sessions would be like at 5 a.m. until 7 a.m. But I don't know, she did have a lot of like issues, apparently, like health issues, Sabrina. I don't know. I don't know. I guess she didn't seem to check in on people as much as I thought she would. Like, I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know. But I know that if I didn't continue, it's like there was a point where like I think I just stopped interacting with people's videos, and I'm still at this point now. I stopped interacting. I had to look at them too, because people would look at your stuff, they would comment, and that's how you would grow on YouTube too. It was like a support group, you know. But since I haven't been looking at people's stuff, I don't think anyone's been really looking at my stuff either, which is fine. That's fair. No one's like, I don't think, spiteful. And someone from the group, I'm not gonna like name them, but I'm really grateful that someone in the YouTube group, they actually gave me money when I really needed it, and I didn't expect them to like offer to send me money, and that meant a lot to me. And yeah, because of rent and stuff. Like I was really at a low point in 2024, like financially. It was just like a huge wake-up call and like ego death when it came to like my potential and things, and I just felt like a failure. It's a lot, but I don't feel like a failure really as now. I think internally there could be some fear of going back to that really bad place, and that's why I'm staying working at the perfect workout, this job that is a very capitalist job that offers stability to an extent, but it's not where my soul is aligned, and I definitely don't make enough to get to the place where I really want to go, honestly. But yeah, and that's for me right now what I'm doing with ending a cycle. I'm gonna make a choice to leave and focus on my own business, and I think I know more marketing skills, but I'm just gonna see at the feel when it's right to do that. But anyway, that's me talking a lot. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I feel bad now. I don't want to just on my live stream. I just talked about Master Shirikasha, and I'm about to save this video. But no, I think there's people with real valid frustrations, and I think I did too, and even Stevie talked about it too. So I think it's important for sure to, let those be heard, because they sort of would like kick people out. I guess that would say anything bad, because it's like I get it. They don't want to spread negative energy, but also it's like people have valid concerns and things. I get it too. Doak said, you literally had to spend all that money to learn that his way is not necessarily your way. Basically. I mean, that's life too, right? It's like from an outside point of view, in my bubble, in our human ego, it's like, we're like, that's really fucked up and not fair. But then on an existential level, the universe isn't like, oh, you shouldn't have spent all that money to learn that. It's just the universe is like, you'll learn what you need to learn when you need to learn it. And I understand that too. But I think it's also because I'm able to say this calmly right now. Because even though it sucked at the time and it still sort of sucks now, like I still see how I'm growing and like how things in my life that have been evolving too. And I know that I'm going to make more money than I feel like I could have ever imagined, because I feel like I'm getting all these signs. It's just, it is going to take time. It's not going to be as fast as I guess as I feel like made it seem like it would be. But maybe it's because I needed to learn certain skill sets for myself, like expression wise. Like I'm not like a natural like salesperson or anything. Like I had to learn how to be confident in what like I'm offering, and if people feel aligned to it and are able to afford it, then it'll work. But yeah, I still don't believe in charging people an arm and a leg either. Like I think people will find the money if they really care, but I don't want to make someone have to feel that way either. And I think, yeah, Master Sri Krishna, he went real deep though when he talked about it. He was like saying, like, it's like, if you know what you value is worth the money, then, you know, it shouldn't stop you from doing that too, because you know your value. And if someone really wants it, then they really want it. And it's true, I did really want it. But I think what held me back, like, wasn't actually, you know, what held me back was things in my own mind that I think I wasn't also implementing, and just not having, I guess, other aspects of my environment to align with that version of myself too. So yeah, it's all like a big, you know, it's a paradox situation. Like, did he do a bad thing? It could sort of be seen as that, you know. But also, it also was like helpful too, because it did help me on my journey to really realize more of who I was. And but like they say, right? Sometimes a tower has to fall in order for you to climb back up, or you have to go to rock bottom only to go up, or have a spiritual awakening, right? Like you have to go through these situations in life in order to like honestly grow stronger, right? And just realize your full potential. And I don't know, would I have realized my full potential if I didn't go through that whole process? I don't know. The higher self part of me is, I guess, gonna say yes, even though the ego self of me sort of wants to say no. So it wants to say like, no, I didn't have to do all that to realize my full potential. But I don't know. It's like knowing that you can fall down and get back up, I think, is the strongest thing that anyone can do, to be honest. And business people in business apparently fail all the time, right? Like, because they have to learn what they're doing wrong in order to do what's right. Yeah, this is me, and this is me not necessarily trying to defend Master Sri Krishna. I'm seeing things from an outside point of view, outside of like my opinions, and I think that is a really hard thing to do for a lot of us. And I'm glad I'm able to do that right now, because I don't think I was 6 months ago. I was definitely like, pissed off. I don't know. Doug said, okay, no, you said that already. Dwayne said, nah, you won't go backwards. I can tell you're on your way. Thank you. Me too. I'm not allowing myself to go backwards. I feel like I learned a lot, even working the perfect workout. I learned a bit about marketing. I just won't do it their way either, because the perfect workout also charges people too much. Right now in this economy, no one wants to pay, like, oh my God. It's like, just in between $295 to $500 something for like personal training sessions that are twice a week. It's like the value is supposed to be there because okay, I'm not gonna explain all that, but it's like I don't believe in what they're charging people either, and the amount that they pay their employees as a base pay. I'm not gonna even tell you guys. I could tell you guys. So I'm at the perfect workout. I make $7.25 an hour plus commission, and I get the commission based on tiers. So I'll get an additional $10.50 because now I'm in tier 4. The highest tier is tier 5. You can make $11.50 on top of the $7.25, right? So that would be like 18 something, right? Per workout, if I get that tier. But it's like basically the point of is like you have to work your ass off in order to make a good amount of money. Now I don't believe that either. That's capitalism. I feel like we all deserve to get paid a good amount, like, you know, sustainably. Like, you shouldn't have to work your ass off to deserve a livable wage, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Like, yeah, we should all work hard. But anyway, so that's what I'm just learning all the things that I just know how I want to be, and I'm glad I know what I'm trying to do now. It's just not charging people an arm and leg. I don't know, at least a moderate amount. You know what I mean? Like, at most a moderate amount. But anyway, I think my value is more than just the actual money itself, though. It is the experiences I'm giving people. But anyway, Doak said, also be careful with marketing. I've never spent a dime on marketing my business and still managed to make it successful. Oh, really? Yeah, on Instagram I did some ads, but I think I realized you don't need that won't really necessarily help either. It's like definitely how you're marketing it, and definitely how it, like, you're making it look shiny and interesting to people, but also like making connections. It's just, I think word of mouth honestly is the best. I've learned these days word of mouth is the best, because that's people are going to trust what someone else says, but also the connection people make with you is important. So yeah, I guess thanks for letting me know that. Careful with marketing. Yeah, it's good to know you didn't have to spend any money too in order to like make your business successful. So that makes me happy to know. I don't know if it maybe just depends on the type of business too, right? Nick Kerr, hello. They said my worth is not worth school. Your worth is not worth school. I'm trying to process that. I'm like, wait. Are you saying... Okay, so your worth is not... Okay, like, oh, like college. Sorry. I just... Yeah, I skipped that part. I did more coaching stuff. I did more, like, online training things, certifications. Okay, I see. Yeah, school doesn't have to be how you get value either. It's not always a degree. It depends on what you're trying to do. If you're going to be a psychologist, yeah, I need to go to college for that, because they're going to actually showing you valuable stuff about someone's brain, and you need to learn all that shit. But yeah, grassroots is the way to go, and you're doing it. Thank you. I'm trying my best. Dwayne said, yeah, I'm going to make something to eat. Go to bed. Thanks. Yes, definitely for sure. He said, please listen. Why is there two Nicks? I'm confused. Please listen to what you just said. What are they even talking about? Is it the other Nick? Yeah, I'm going to go to bed too. It's already 12 a.m. I need to eat something and sleep too. Thanks, Dwayne. I probably would just continue talking somehow. Anyway, we talked a bit about a lot. Definitely always more than I expect to say. Yeah, we're going to work on this more, this portion next week, but see what you can do to really get in touch with your heart-tingling goal and, what matters the most to you. Yeah, because don't want to waste precious time. It's good to take our time and take one step at a time too, and really be fully present with what we're doing. But in order to do that and enjoy what we're doing in the present moment, it really has to be something that matters to us. So, and you have to have a strong reason why to that too. So think about that, y'all. Okay, well, see you on Monday at 10 p.m. for our meditation, then Tuesday 10 p.m. for tarot, and then next Wednesday we will do part 2 of this, and it'll be a little more organized. I actually was trying to go a little more with the flow too on how to get the organization, so it's okay. Sometimes that's how it needs to work, right? It'll be a little messy before it's not messy. That's just sort of life, honestly. Okay. Thank you, Dokes, too. Thank you. Love y'all. Love you, Dwayne. Appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know what the other person was talking about. I'm like, is it the same person? I don't even know. Anyway. Love you guys. Peace out. Take care of yourselves. Good night. You got this. We got this.